Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chun. Let's get into the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills review. Let's go. So this is the season finale. Let me say this about Kathy Hilton. Kathy said, "I don't have anybody I need to impress. I'm going to be comfortable, and I'm going to wear my t-shirt and shorts, and I'm going to do my face regimen, and I will not be hurried." Because, babe, when I tell you these ladies came downstairs in their best evening and Kathy looking like she about to go plant a flower in the yard, Kathy does not care. So this is after the boat ride and Sutton feels like everybody has pounced up on her. And the girls feel like they said what they had to say and Sutton said something crazy. So now they're getting ready to go to dinner. P.S. Y'all, Garcelle has made the announcement that she is leaving the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I thought that she was getting in her stride. I loved her on here this season. Her hair was better, her clothes were better. She was the number one dressed at the reunion. But y'all, as I was watching this episode, I realized that maybe she left because Sutton is not like being a good friend to her. The way Sutton is really wanting to be Kyle's friend. And then Sutton is a lot. She got on my nerves. The reason Erica is standing here looking like this is because Jennifer Tilly is telling her that she feels like maybe her and Dorit was rehearsed, what they said to Sutton on the boat. Jennifer didn't mean any harm. She just said that that's what it felt like. And Garcelle kind of backed her up, right? Once again, Kyle didn't say anything. I really do wish Sutton would have stayed home. Sutton is a Debbie Downer and a hypocrite, might I add, because they show flashbacks how she talked and asked so many questions to Erica about the ring and the case and stuff. And like Erica said, all I'm doing is asking questions. You mad at me for asking the questions? You can ask questions to me till the cows come home, but I can't ask you a question. And then you mad, and now you want everybody to tiptoe around you. I just really, truly wish Sutton would have stayed home. Look at her face. It's not even a face that you want around a table. So right here, Garcelle is telling Kyle that she is the only one who matters to Sutton. And Kyle was like, well, why are you going to put this on me? She was like, I don't know, because that's it. She wants you to take up and have her back, more so than anybody else. And that's why I feel like there may be a little piece of why Garcelle is leaving. So once Dorit gets in here, Erica lets Dorit know that the ladies feel like they were rehearsed when they were on the boat. She was like, I guarantee you I wasn't. And Erica said, everything I said, I meant it, what I said. And it wasn't rehearsed, right? I don't know how they got that. So Erica is like, Garcelle, you need to explain to us why Kyle should have blind loyalty for Sutton. She was like, did you forget what happened last year? And they did a flashback to where Sutton was just going at her about why she wasn't wearing her ring. And she was explaining to her. And then Kyle was like, look, we about to go to dinner. I don't have blind loyalty to her. I don't have to. But the thing is, Garcelle has been seeing this, and it's like Sutton can't get past it, and she knows that she needs Kyle's acceptance, and she's just not getting it. So Jennifer is letting her know that she had gone in the room with the girls, and basically the girls were telling her that Sutton can dish it out, but she can't take it. So now Sutton is like, oh my God, what did I dish out? What can I take? Everything, Sutton. Everything. You are really a hypocrite. So then Kyle is like telling her everything that had happened. And she was like, what Erica was saying to you on the boat, that you go after women at their lowest moment. So Sutton is like, do you think that's true? And as she's getting ready to speak, do you think that's true? Do you think that's true? Do you think that's true? Sutton, nobody wants to be friends with that. Nobody. And then Kyle tells her yes. Just like you've done me, I do think that's true. But then Sutton said that she's been pummeled by the girls. And Kyle is like, we've all had our moments. But Sutton said for 5 years she's been pummeled. Last year, they were on Kyle. Where's your ring? Are you with Morgan? Are you and Mo together? Why do you look depressed? It was all about Kyle last season. I don't know what she's talking about. So Kathy, who nothing bothers her, nothing ruffles her feathers. Sutton is like, can I just be a Barbie doll? Can I just be a part of a group? And Kathy's like, yes, you can. Like, girl, go sit down. So the ladies have a moment to explain to Kyle, this is Garcelle and Jennifer, that when something happens and Kyle doesn't speak up, it hurts more for Sutton. Kyle cannot understand that after the way Sutton treated her last year, right? And then Garcelle is like, she doesn't know. No, she told Kyle that Kyle is a hero, right, for Sutton. And Garcelle is like, she's tried, and Sutton only really wants her approval. And basically, she says, I don't know where this is going to go for our relationship. And then later on, you see her trying to finally be friends with other girls because she's been stuck with Sutton for all these seasons. And she hasn't allowed herself to be friends with everybody else. I really feel like there's a reason that she's leaving. Then they get to talking about divorce, and Jennifer tells her that she needs to go in and get a lawyer. She gives her an example. Jennifer's ex-husband was one of the co-founders for The Simpsons. And she said when they got ready to get a divorce before he passed, they had $770,000 in the bank, and he said, come get your 300 or 150 or something like that. Somebody told her to get a lawyer. And then Kyle was like, well, did you get more? She said, I got a piece of The Simpsons. She was like, I can't buy diamonds off of Chucky money. I use Chucky money for my snacks. This is what I'm talking about. Jennifer Tilly needs to be a housewife. So now, child, Bose had come into the Housewives of Beverly Hills through Sutton. But due to the fact that Dorit caught on to Bose first and kind of pulled her into that situation with her and Erica, it kind of took her away from Sutton and Garcelle. So she was kind of in that group. So now with Sutton having this meltdown, Bose feels like, you know what, I got to reach out. We got to do this. So she took her away. They did an activity together and they had a conversation, and she kind of ran it down how the girls are. But Bose is like, I just got here, right? I understand what you're saying. I understand what they're saying, but I'm going to have to learn all of y'all together again, because what she saw from Sutton on that boat, she said she didn't like it. Now, these ladies are sitting here saying that, Sutton is gets on their natural nerves. She is a problem sometimes. But she is a friend also. She's not always like that. And they want to move forward with her. They're having that conversation. And Sutton feels like Kyle's allegiance goes to Erica and Dorit. So she doesn't feel like she's anywhere in that group. And Sutton is really hurt by that. At this big age, and the money in her wallet, she feels like she's left out because she's not a friend with a certain person. This is not 6th grade, Sutton. So, child, they have dressed up in their St. Lucia outfits. They look really good. Erica sat down here at the table. She said, look, who said that we planned this conversation with Sutton on this boat? Was it you, Jennifer, or was it you, Garcelle? Nobody said anything at first. So due to the fact nobody really said anything, Erica said her piece. She was like, look, I don't know where it came from, and I don't care how it's resolved, but I need y'all to look at me and understand. I said what I said because that's what I wanted to say. Nobody is rehearsing anything, right? And then out of nowhere, Garcelle is like, Erica, if you say that that's what you did, then I believe that that's what you did. And then she says, because I need to be friends with these ladies and pull back from Sutton so much. So now that they're back from St. Lucia, the word is out that her husband, Tom Girardi, has been found guilty for embezzlement. Tom was found guilty on 4 counts of wire fraud. And then she's like, he's 80. He's not going to make it 80 days. She was hurt behind that. Erica said this part is over, but she is still being sued. I can't wait for the reunion. Bye, y'all.